Welcome. Now we are going to go through how to prime your pressure tubing for a CVP or art line. There are a few items that you'll need to get out of the central line cart. They're in the bottom drawer. You'll want to grab your pressure infuser, the white back plates, and these are non-disposable and very expensive. So keep these when the patient is done with them. They will be cleaned and put back in our cart. If you have a CVP and an ART, grab the dual. If you are just doing one or the other, you can grab just the single. You'll need your clamp for your IV pole, and you can grab your cable at this time as well. Now this is something that another nurse can do while the central line is being placed, or you can do it ahead of time. Usually we do it out of the room because this cart will be going in the room for the insertion procedure. Alright, other things you will need then, from back in the ICU storeroom, grab the package of the tubing. You'll need a liter bottle of normal saline. So the big thing that we need to do first is to remove all this extra air that's in our bottle of saline. You don't want to have any air in your pressure tubing. You won't be able to get a good reading, and it can cause an air embolism. So grab a big syringe and a blunt needle, and you'll take it off of the blue port here. If you have a bag that doesn't have the cap already on, you'll need to alcohol or cleanse this port and then draw from there. Some bags have the port on the front. I don't think we have any more bags like that. So you can pop off the cap. And you may have to position the bag now as you get closer to try to get all the little air bubbles out. And then, once you start drawing fluid up in your syringe, you know that you've got them all. Alright. So the trick is, put this little hook, or place to hook it up on, through your bag. So that way the bag doesn't fall out. Get your tubing. Keep your labels. You can use that on the white back plates. Keep all these extra yellow caps. You'll be changing those out. And then here's your tubing. And it looks very similar to our IV tubing. On one end you have the spike, you have clamps, and then you have this little thing in the middle that sometimes is called the pigtail. This is where you will plug it into the gray cable. Here is the actual transducer. Alright, now you could pump up your bag. And most of the gauges here have a little green zone, but you're shooting for that 300, clamp this. You're shooting for that 300 millimeters of mercury. In there, so once you're in the green, you're going to be good. Then, the priming is actually kind of fun. Fill your little chamber there, and you can even set up your back plate now too, if you have time. And then clamp this onto your pole. Alright, then you put this right into the back plate with the pigtail up. So the rest of your tubing going down, because this will eventually connect to your central line or art line. Alright, then you can unclamp the blue one. And now each of these little white ports will need to be replaced with the yellow. So right now, you can see all the stopcocks are turned off towards the patient. So you can go ahead and use the little wings here to now prime. And once all the air gets out, then you can remove that cap, put on a yellow cap, because the yellow will not have the hole in it. The white caps have a hole, so you can prime. So once you put on your yellow cap, you can turn that stopcock towards the yellow cap and press the wings again until you get water out of that next white cap. Replace that one with the yellow cap. Let's turn the stopcock. Then we're going to be going to this one. Replace that one. Turn. And then continue to flush till it goes out the end. And that is, now you're ready to go and be connected to the central line.